was hoping to get a chance to use this tonight.
Are you a gambling man? If you're really gonna shoot me, just get it over with. My arms are getting tired.
Suit yourself.
You got a tarp?
What?
To put on the floor. I'm gonna make one hell of a mess.
Oh, a thief and a comedian.
I didn't come here to rob you.
You always carry a lockpick?
I used an old screwdriver and some copper wire I found outside. Not exactly top-notch security you've got here.
Put my money down on the bar. Hands back up.
Look, I don't have a gun. Okay, I don't have a weapon of any kind.
Well, then you're the stupidest thief ever. Unless you're barking mad. Maybe you're both.
Nothing. I just came in to get out of the storm.
So rather than go to a nice cozy motel, you thought you'd break into my gilded palace of sin and vice?
I thought the place looked cool. You know, this funky old ship with a casino. I figured if I was going to be holed up in a storm, might as well be someplace fun, right?
If I'd known you were coming, I'd have baked a cake.
So why are you closed? I mean, it seems like it'd be a big night for you.
Yeah, the weather is inclement. We could be here for days.
People be stuck here losing all their money.
Yeah, but if they're stuck here long enough, they could win it back, and then it could get ugly.
You know, I just thought the place was shut down. It was going to be a long, cold walk back to the bus station, and that lock wasn't much of a challenge, so...
So you thought you'd make yourself at home here?
It's lucky for you I showed up when I did.
Oh. And how do you figure that?
Well, from the state of this bar, you're in need of a professional. And I'm the best bartender you're ever going to find.
I like naked nymphs.
Yeah, you and me both, mate, but I didn't realize this was that kind of establishment.
It's a drink, bartender. Make me one. Not the most satisfying naked nymph that's ever crossed my lips, but she'll do. Make me an androgynous Apollo.
You want the West Coast style?
Hell no, I don't want no damn sushi floating in my drink. Wouldn't mind a worm or two.
All right. One androgynous Apollo Mexicali style coming up.
So what's your story, bartender? You got a name?
Doesn't everybody?
What's yours?
Ethan. Love it.
Ethan Lovett. From the accent, I'd say Central Australia?
Yeah, Alice Springs. If you ever heard the town, you might know Ayers Rock.
Uluru.
Yeah, that's the Aboriginal name for it.
It's a sacred Aboriginal site.
You know, you're the first American I've ever met that knew its real name.
I'm full of surprises.
You spend a lot of time in Australia?
Some. But I'm pretty familiar with your countrymen. I generally find you to be a colorful but untrustworthy lot.
But we know our way around alcohol.
That you do. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
So, Ethan Lovett, what brings you up from down under?
I've gone walkabout. You know, traveling where my feet take me.
I know what walkabout means. Some say I've elevated it to an art form. Make me a slouching satyr, heavy on the most important ingredient. Of course, you know what that is.
Oh, of course. So, who are you? Besides a connoisseur of rare drinks.
Lucas Lorenzo Spencer. But you knew that, didn't you?
Sorry to disappoint, but I've never heard of you. Are you some kind of local celebrity?
No, I'm just a guy who runs a casino.
Noble profession.
How many more of these exotic concoctions have you got in you?
You know, any name you make up, I'll make up a drink to match. Oh, and the most important ingredient, care. Never make a slouching satyr without care.
And don't forget a double shot of crap. Let's see what you can do with a Scotch neat.
So, you do pretty decent business here?
I'm the only game in town.
When you actually bother to open.
Hey, look, work shouldn't be work. I open when I feel like it. And when I open, there's a line of fat wallets waiting to come in here to get emptied.
And what are the table stakes for those fat wallets?
Too high for your blood, son. If you are thinking of setting up shop here as a card shark, forget it. The only person that's fleecing this flock of sheep is me. Sorry. I don't believe in coincidences. And I don't believe that you've been in Port Charles for over 24 hours and not heard the name Luke Spencer. Modest man that I am. I don't believe that you came into my town and broke into my casino by accident.
No, this is just the place where I ran out of money. Besides, like you said, you're the only game in town.
Haven't you got anybody who can wire you some cash? Haven't you got any family to depend on?
Even if I did, I wouldn't. You know, I lean on me.
That's the right answer. Because if you depend on people, you will be disappointed. If you get caught up in people's agendas, you're just setting yourself up to get left out in the cold. Oh, God. And the thing is, if you're on your own, you have got to know how to see opportunity when it happens. You got to know how to be there so that when opportunity knocks, you can answer it. You know what I mean? Oh, God.
My sentiments, exactly.